Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. I'm Mehitabel Claims and I play spooky games. Oh, and we are back with an English haunting. You'll have to excuse me. I'm recording early in the morning today. I'm still having my coffee. But I've got a chance to record and I am way behind on my recording. It has been a week. So here we are. Oh my goodness, last episode. Again, so much happened. So much happens in this game. It has a much meatier story than I was honestly expecting, and that's fantastic. So Sir Arthur Conan Doyle showed up, which, yep, that makes sense. He was heavily involved in all of this. And true to history, he had some shade to throw on Sherlock Holmes. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, he got very tired of writing Sherlock Holmes and kind of frustrated that Sherlock Holmes eclipsed all of his other work. He really, really wanted to be remembered for his serious historic fiction. I mean, Sherlock Holmes now is arguably historic fiction, and I'm not sure how he'd feel about the fact that his second most well-known work is The Lost World, but Lost World's really good. He also name-dropped the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, which was Aleister Crowley's whole big thing. And the extremely rare Hyperborea mention, which usually the go-to with this stuff is Atlantis. Hyperborea does not get mentions often, and I'm just thrilled to see it, because this game, not only is it a very stealthy history lesson on Victorian times, it is a love letter to speculative fiction from the early to mid 1900s. And Clark Ashton Smith took the mythological idea of Hyperborea and ran with it. Definitely recommend the Hyperborea Chronicles if you are into fiction from that period. And this might be blasphemy, but I actually think Clark Ashton Smith was a much better and more creative writer than H.P. Lovecraft. So check him out. All right, let's pick it back up. We've got Patrick in Scotland. Oh, yeah, that brings me to the other thing. I don't know how much longer Oskar is going to be with us, but from here on out, the role of Oskar Koenig will be performed by my bad Sergeant Schultz impersonation. So yeah, I think that's the only way I can get anywhere near German. So let's go. Load. Okay, oh yes, here we are at the lighthouse. So we don't have anything. Well, let's check around then. Oh, that's right, cave. It's here. Professor? Professor Bennet. Professor, come here. Nothing. He's not here. The lookout said the professor spent several nights in this cave. Are there any signs of his belongings? I don't know. It's very dark and I couldn't see anything. I should go in as well. Go ahead if you wish. But as I mentioned, you won't see anything. Oh, we'll try. Yeah, we don't see anything. Cave is too dark inside. I can't see anything. Lighthouse beam is hitting this section of wall. Okay, so do we have to do something with the lighthouse to shine it in here? Mushrooms! Okay. All right, we got some of the psychedelic mushrooms. Be cautious with that mushroom. It is an Amanita involutus. If crushed, it will release spores that could render you unconscious for quite a while. I'll be careful. I hope Professor Bennet didn't have an accident on this cliff. I beg your pardon. Nothing. Yeah, we can see the lighthouse over there. That's everything, it looks like. So let's check out the other locations again. Make a wish. Look up at the sky. I looked at the sky? Okay. Oskar, come here. Have you noticed those glints? They are not signals if that's what you're thinking. Look, the glints are very irregular. Maybe it's a small stream catching the last rays of the sun. Are you sure about that? That's my belief. I don't think so. I think that's important. It's near dusk. We should hurry and search the area before we can no longer see anything. The water must be freezing. That's all you have to say? Alright. Are you in a hurry to return to London, Professor Moore? No, let's keep going. I didn't realize that that was a specific exit. I was just trying to leave the screen. Gotta find the guy, I know. Alright, let's check the Cromwell again. Hold. There's nothing here. They see something sticking out of the ground. Ha! Ooh, oh! What have you found? A mirror. Could it be an object out of its time? Don't joke around. It belongs to Professor Bennet. Why would an archaeologist need a mirror? For all kinds of reasons, Patrick. It reflects sunlight to shine directly into the hole being excavated. An additional light source alongside the lamps and lanterns. All right, okay. I think I know what we do with the mirror, because the lighthouse guy made a comment about the dog being scared of its own reflection. So we use the mirror on the dog. Sorry, doggy. Do you want to see yourself in the mirror, doggy? The hell's wrong with you? Do you want to calm down? Okay, now what? Ooh, ooh! He'll hit the mushroom and pass out. If you come down, that's the way I like it. Yes, okay, that's right, because it triggered him to come back. Test mutt. Look there. Are you alright? Yes. Not really. Just a bit. I think I need to sit down. Okay, you have a nice little nap. Now I'm gonna take things. Without Mr. Moore. Not that we know of yet. Oh, God. I'm not very proud of what I've done. Although he's just sleepy. I'll borrow the mallet. Okay, we've got a mallet now. We're getting some things. Can I take anything from here? There's small piles of stones on the table. He doesn't want a stone. Does he want anything out of the sack? It's brimming with gravel. Nope. Oh, alright, we just go into the lighthouse. This must be his wife. Or his daughter. I recognize the coast of Eriswell in this old photograph. A spectacular view of the North Sea, stretching to the coast of Denmark. There is a diary on the table. It doesn't reveal more than we've already gleaned from the lighthouse keeper. Although there are several notes regarding them. However, it doesn't specify who they are. It seems this lever controls the direction of the lighthouse's beam. Okay, yeah, I think that's exactly what we need to do. I also think to raise the volume a little. There we go. Oh, no. Resume. Right. Several bottles, kitchen utensils, and a couple of maritime novels by Joseph Conrad. Oh, nice little name drop there. Oh, let's go see if we can see what direction the cave was in. There's a trapdoor with a padlock preventing access to the upper floor. You have a mallet! I will discard that idea. Oh. Oh dear. Move lever to automatic. List of precautions when using the panel. It basically says that you should gently pull the lever without forcing it. Alright. Okay, so where the heck is the cave from here? I hope that guy stays asleep, because this might take a little back and forth, I'm afraid. If it takes too much, I will edit it out. Don't worry, I went to the wrong place. Oh, okay. It is northwest. At least if that map's right. I think north might be closest bet. Let's see. Ugh, I want to take that rope. It's haunting me. Did I make things worse? No, did I make it better? No, I did not fix it. I managed to fix the lighthouse beam, but the beam of light fails to reach the cave interior. Do I use the mirror? Oskar? Yes. Stand against that wall. This one? Yes. Is this okay? What are your intentions? Hold this mirror. I see what you have in mind. Raise it slightly and aim it towards the interior of the cave. Ha, there we go. Thank you. The lookout was right. There are remnants of a fire here. What else do you see? Back. All right, check it. Obviously, Oskar. It might contain his diary. That will help us track his movements. Oh, a telescope. Did you find it? There was only a telescope. Nothing else? No, just that. Not as helpful as I'd hoped. Can I lower the mirror? My arms are starting to get tired. Of course, there's nothing more to see here. Alright, you know what? Oskar is German French, and we're just gonna have to live with that. How strange. It's as if the earth swallowed him up. Who are you, Professor Bennet? I'm running out of ideas, Professor Moore. Yeah, me too, buddy. Oh, wait. Wait. That light flickering from the path. We use the telescope. There it is. There it is. Okay. Mountains. What do you see? A camp with a single tent. Could it be Professor Bennet's?
Let me see. No, 'tis not his tent. Though I can affirm 'tis the typical camp of an archaeologist.
Shall we investigate that camp?
This is not an archaeological site. At least not for conventional archaeologists. I'm intrigued by others excavating here.
Do you think they're also after the Scarlet Stone?
We were cautious not to reveal the specific location in our article. We were very careful about that. Let's go speak with those folks. They may have had contact with the professor recently.
He might even be there with them.
That will be very good news. Ready for a hike, Professor Moore?
Let's go.
All right.
Here we go. Oh, hey, that looks fancy and important.
Ours.
Excuse me?
Parasites who feed us the wax of others. They probably followed Professor Bennet's movements and stole the Scarlet Stone.
If that's the case, where is the professor? Where are they?
They must be getting rid of him right now.
I beg your pardon, but aren't you being a bit paranoid?
You don't know this profession. Those looters are ruthless.
They may simply be archaeologists, just like you.
Look at this box. It has a huge lock. But archaeologists so jealously guards a simple box. I bet the Scarlet Stone is inside.
Or his work tools.
They must be alert. These people are dangerous.
Alright. It's mirror. This is the source of the flints I saw from afar. There are a couple of books on Scottish sites. There's also an old lamp that would have been useful to light up the cave. Yeah, that would have been. We figured it out. I only see a sleeping bag. That's just the one.
If I were you, I wouldn't trust it. They usually don't work alone.
Some butterflies.
He's still smoldering. They can't be far.
I can't look at the butterflies, really? Alright, box. Thick chain and lock prevent the box from being opened.
I have a feeling about this. The Scarlet Stone is in there.
I don't understand why you believe that. I recall you saying no one knows the artifact's location. You were careful not to give any clues in the article you wrote, right?
Indeed. I don't know how it could have happened, but these looters know.
Oskar, can we trust you? Every so often I get suspicious of Oskar. Alright, we'll use the mallet.
That's it. Break that lock.
Calm down.
Hey! What are you doing? What does that box contain?
Excavation material.
He's lying. If that's the case, why keep it under lock and key?
So people like you won't steal it from me. Who are you?
No. Who are you?
My name is John Price. Please excuse my companion. He can be a bit impulsive. Just a bit. My name is Patrick Moore, and this gentleman is Oskar Koenig. We are looking for Professor Silas Bennet. Oskar Koenig? You are Professor Bennet's assistant. Do you know him? Do you know where he is?
This smells fishy, Mr. Moore. What have you done with him, Price?
Me? Nothing. We collaborated in the search for the Scarlet Stone.
Collaborated? Mr. Moore, don't believe a word this man says. The professor would not collaborate with a looter.
I am not a looter. Please calm down, Mr. Koenig. I met your mentor here in Eriswell. His search for the artifact was fruitless. He wasn't digging in the right place. I have precise data on where the Scarlet Stone might be, and he agreed to share the discovery with me. That's all.
How do you know the Scarlet Stone is in Eriswell?
Well, no matter how hard you tried to conceal it in the article, the references were very obvious. The professor admitted that an expert reading that article could have located the place with no problem. As it was in my case. Where is the professor? Your friend believed the artifact was buried in the corner on the coast.
That's because he hadn't read Mondays and Chronicles. The text does not mention Eriswell, but rather the hidden cromlech of the Black Forest. When I finally read your article, I could pinpoint the exact location. That's why I'm here.
Is the professor in that cromlech?
He set off yesterday to locate it. I told him to wait, but he wouldn't listen. Come with me. See that mountain? On its slopes lies what morally is called the Black Forest. When the Order of the Eternal Wind was persecuted by the Presbyterian Church, they decided to hide in that place. They erased all traces of themselves, hence the coastal cromlech doesn't show their characteristic ruins. According to the chronicles, they erected a new cromlech to hide the artifact and dedicate their lives to its protection. The professor and I decided to locate that cromlech, but the Black Forest is a labyrinthine place, and these days there's a lot of fog there. I told him to wait a few days until it cleared, but he ignored me.
Did he go there alone?
Yes, yesterday. He hasn't returned since. I fear something may have happened to him.
You haven't gone to look for him?
That's my intention. But as I mentioned, the fog condensation in that place is high. I'd practically be going blind, just like Professor Bennet is.
I think we should go look for him. What do you think, Oskar?
Haven't you been listening? Unless the fog clears, your search will be in vain. Why not wait until tomorrow? The fog is slowly dissipating. Perhaps after tonight, the weather will be more suitable to search for the professor.
We cannot wait that long. He's been lost there for a day, probably disoriented and showing signs of hypothermia.
I don't know what else to say to dissuade you from venturing into the forest. Do as you wish. I'll stay here. I may have to rescue you tomorrow as well. And be very careful. Yesterday afternoon I heard... Heard what? I don't know how to explain this. You'll think I'm crazy.
What did you hear?
It happened a few hours after the professor ventured into the forest. I would say it was a sound produced by the elements. You know, the wind. But no, my workplace is nature. There is no sound in it that resembles what I heard. And until you appeared, there was no human in Eriswell apart from that grumpy lookout. Forget it, maybe my concern for Professor Bennet played tricks on my mind.
I don't think this man is in his right mind. Or maybe it's difficult for him to describe what he heard without us thinking he's crazy. As you're doing? Do you trust this man? He hasn't given us any reason not to. He's been cooperative, his account is solid, and he seems concerned about our friend the professor. Don't be so naive, Mr. Moore. Are you sure you don't want to come with us to the Black Forest?
It would be reckless of me, and of you. Take care, will you?
We will do so. Yeah, I don't know where to fall on Oskar here. His crazy, rampant paranoia, I mean, alright, maybe he is just an archaeology student who's really worried about someone else stealing his find, but I don't know. I'm just not sure I trust him. Well, I guess we're off to the spooky Black Forest. The one that's not in Germany. Ooh, and I got an achievement for entering the Black Forest. A forest with nothing to look at. Really, there's nothing on this screen? Oh, we're gonna get, like, lost, aren't we? This is gonna be some kind of puzzle. Alright, let's just go straight for now. How'd that happen? We've lost our way, haven't we? So it seems, and the fog is getting thicker. Ah. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna be wandering around lost in here. Alright, well, let's go down, see where that spits us out. No, that's not right at all. Oh, we found something, though. Hello. I think. Oskar? Oskar?
Damn it!
No, I'm okay with this. Oskar wasn't really helping us much. Spiral. Oskar mentioned the Order of the Eternal Wind used this symbol. I suppose the cromlech we are looking for is not far off. Probably not. Spiral. That might be a clue. Let's try going down. Oh, another spiral. Okay. More rocks with spirals. I think I'm getting closer to the cromlech. Oh. Foghorn? What was that? I mean, it sounded like a foghorn to me. Let's just keep going. Oh dear! Oh my god! Yeah, this Professor Bennet! What happened? Run. Run away from here. I'm going to rescue you. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe.
I'm already dead. Bryce. John. Bryce. Yes. He betrayed me. He left me at the mercy of them. No, don't let. Yes.
Oh no! What is coming? Okay, you had to go behind the rock. Oh, alright. I guess Oskar was right after all. But I don't think these are looters. Oh, those are not looters.
He's died, my lord. It doesn't matter. We know the Kudna has stolen the key of the stars. We must find his accomplices. The old man from the lighthouse might know something. Make him talk, brother. Aye, my lord.
Oh, okay, we got some cultists.
Brothers! We have been all trusting in the task entrusted to us centuries ago. We underestimated the pagans.
Wait, aren't you the pagans?
But don't worry. Key of the stars will return to our homes, and those who have stolen it will pay with the most painful of deaths. Search every corner of this forest. Scour the coast. Find what belongs to us and shed the blood of the looters. Go, brothers. Show them mercy.
You gonna go? Thank you. No, keep going. Keep going. There's nobody here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't follow them immediately, Patrick.
Damn it.
Yeah, okay, this has taken quite the turn. Do you have anything I can take off you? I must find Oskar and get out of this place. None of this is worth finding that cursed artifact. Yeah, the stakes suddenly got much, much higher than they were. My goodness. We've got murder and cultists. I was not expecting that. All right, and Jonathan Price, bad guy. Oskar was right. Still don't know if I trust Oskar completely, though. I don't know, maybe all these guys are cutthroat archaeologists. Which, again, yeah, not too far off from reality. At the time, archaeology was pretty wild, actually. Not quite this wild with the cultist ritualistic murders and whatnot, but there have definitely been murders done in the name of maintaining an archaeological find. Oh boy. Alright, well, I think that is going to do it for this episode. Things just keep rolling along. This gets bigger and bigger the more we go. We were just looking for a lost professor who was assumed to have stolen some money that he didn't actually steal. It was his money in the first place, given to him by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. It's all coming together. No, it's not actually, because now we have this whole archaeology special snow thing plotline that has just taken on a life of its own. Forget about proving ghosts exist, we're proving all kinds of things exist. Oh, well, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to make sure you catch the next one. I've had fun with y'all today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a good one, everybody.